Hi, this is Azza Chamberlain, and you're watching True School Sports.
It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, Anthony Joshua, he's had a very tough 2022, losing the rematch to Alexander Usyk. He had the now infamous breakdown, mental breakdown, where he just made himself look like an ass, for lack of a better term, right? So now he's looking to see what's next for him, and he's made it clear that he's not going to be working with Robert Garcia again, which, by the way, just to chime in a little bit on that, I think that's a big mistake, because I thought Robert Garcia was able to get the best out of him for that fight. I don't think that was a case of having the wrong trainer or the right trainer. I just think Alexander Usyk is a better fighter than Anthony Joshua, and there's no shame in that. Alexander Usyk is going to go down as one of the all-time greats, but I thought Anthony Joshua fought in that fight as well as he could have fought, as far as managing his energy throughout the early rounds into the later rounds. The way he was throwing those body shots. I thought Anthony Joshua fought a great, intelligent fight. He just, Alexander Usyk was just a little bit better than him. It had every answer to any question he posed to him in the ring on that night, and it happens. It happens to the best of them. But he's canned him. He's not going to be back with him anymore, and he's doing this shit again. He's doing it again, guys. He being Anthony Joshua, is making his rounds in the USA again. Now, tell me if this sounds familiar, but he's making his rounds in the USA again. And he's looking for another trainer in the USA. And one of the trainers that he visited earlier this year, or last year, I should say, was Virgil Hunter. Now, for those of you who never heard me talk about Virgil Hunter, I've never been the highest on Virgil Hunter as a trainer. I think he has an inflated reputation in boxing because he was blessed with a fighter named Andre Ward, who worked for him and worked well with him. But Andre Ward was a talented fighter who I think would have worked with almost any trainer, because he was just that smart of a guy, that smart of a fighter, and he would have found a way to make it work with just about anybody who was his coach. That's just my 2 cents about it. But as far as, apparently this is the guy that Anthony Joshua is looking at now. He's looking at Virgil Hunter. Now, I don't know if Anthony Joshua can get a hold of Dominic Brazil, but AJ, if you see this video, which you probably won't, but if you do, call Dominic Brazil and go ask Dominic Brazil what having Virgil Hunter in his corner did for him. And better yet, why don't you just go back and rewatch the whole fight? Watch the whole lead up to the Wilder fight, like Brazil in the locker room, Virgil Hunter holding the pads, looking like he's dazed and confused. This is not someone that I think should be training heavyweights. Not every trainer can train heavyweights. But he's definitely not somebody that can train heavyweights, because he done got Tony Yoka beat up by Martin Bakoli. He done got Dominic Brazil knocked into the shadow realm, into the 8th dimension with Deontay Wilder. We still ain't really seen much of Dominic Brazil since that fight. He's been here and there, but Deontay Wilder really, put a dent in him that night. And I just think, look, if Anthony Joshua is trying to end his boxing career, he's trying to sabotage himself, then go by all means hire Virgil Hunter. Hire him, because it's a recipe. It's a recipe for disaster. History shows us that heavyweights with Virgil Hunter at the elite level in boxing do not work. I.e. Tony Yoka. I.e. Dominic Brazil versus Deontay Wilder. It just doesn't work. Virgil Hunter is a guy that is a very philosophical person, and I'm sure he does have some things to offer fighters, so I don't want to slag the man off, because at the end of the day, he's the guy that's invested his time into the sport of boxing and had some success, so I put respect on that. But Virgil Hunter is just, he ain't it. He ain't it. And when I hear these things, like when I hear that Anthony Joshua's, first he wants to go with Roy Jones, and then he's saying he doesn't want to be tied down to one trainer, he wants to kind of just roam and be free-spirited. No, man. No. No. I feel like he's got the behavior of a fighter and a man who's just been broken, who really doesn't know his left from his right and his ass from his elbow. He needs to get some stability in that corner. I have my own ideas of who he should have as trainer, but I'll suggest this. All right, this is a True School Sports untouchable advisory tip, free of charge. So you're welcome, Anthony Joshua, and anybody from his team who may see this video. But honestly, I think the guy he needs to go to that can alleviate some of these problems is Ronnie Shields. Now, Ronnie Shields had a prominent heavyweight in Philip Hrgovic. Philip Hrgovic has recently left Ronnie Shields to go rejoin his original trainer, Pedro Diaz, which means there's a vacancy left. And, you know, I know Ronnie Shields was interested in training Anthony Joshua because who wouldn't? Anthony Joshua is an elite heavyweight who's going to bring the trainers a lot of money. So who's gonna turn that down? You know, and it's a chance to be involved in big-time boxing. So what trainer wouldn't consider that? Wouldn't consider the possibilities that comes with training Anthony Joshua? I think Ronnie Shields is the way to go. And I know the issue they had last year was that, you know, AJ wanted to bring his people in and kind of have Ronnie work alongside his other coach, Angel Fernandez. And my thing is this, Anthony Joshua, I know you're a big star in the UK and all these things. You make millions of dollars and the ladies love you and all this bullshit. But listen, man, if you want to win, if winning is your priority, you got to crucify your ego. You got to consecrate that ego, my friend. And you got to go ahead and allow an experienced trainer like Ronnie Shields, who's been there and did it at the elite level of heavyweight boxing, and boxing in general. You got to let someone along those lines, a Ronnie Shields, a Teddy Atlas, someone like that. You got to allow these people to do their job and not try to micromanage things and have your people interfere with the creative learning process of becoming a great heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? And staying and getting back to the pinnacle of boxing. So Anthony Joshua has lost his damn mind. He is looking to get sent right into the shadow realm. And this is my genuine opinion. If Virgil Hunter is the guy he's looking to work with, then it was a great career while it lasted, because that ain't the guy. That ain't the guy you want if you're heavyweight. And history shows us that. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all can let me know what you think. What do you guys make of Anthony Joshua training with Virgil Hunter? Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.
Thank you for watching True School Sports.
No, follow this kid. Oh. You know, he's a true, it's a young, true, passionate person who follows boxing. He wakes up thinking about boxing and he goes to sleep thinking about boxing.
This is true.
Good kid, good man, and looking forward to seeing him everywhere in the boxing world.
Hey man, if you ain't subscribed to True School Sports, you fucking up, man. Make sure you subscribe, bro.
Fucking up big time.
Make sure, man.